everyone, and welcome back to Tokyo Tuesdays, the segment in which I head to the Tokyo Disney theme parks to sample and review every last eatery. For our 32nd episode, we're headed back to Tokyo Disneyland proper, this time reviewing the Parkside Wagon. Located in Adventureland, to find the Parkside Wagon, first head straight into the World Bazaar. Continue until you reach the first intersection, at which point, turn left. Continue down this way, past the Eastside Cafe on your left, before turning right after the American Waffle Company. Head in the direction of the castle, keeping the home store on your right, and before you know it, the Parkside Wagon will appear on your left. The Parkside Wagon is, unsurprisingly, a cart service location, featuring one thing and one thing only: churros! Straight up, traditional Disneyland churros. The cart itself is decked out like an especially fancy, turn-of-the-century, 1900s, not the most recent one, delivery truck. Its bold greens and reds are offset with blue and gold trim, and it also has a lovely, almost chase lighting around its delightful awning. Much like the Delancey catering truck over in Tokyo Disney Sea, you can climb in the driver's seat of this cart if you so desire. And the numerous glass windows making up the back of the truck are, in my opinion, a lovely touch, making the cart feel bright and open. Alright, so today I have gone to the Parkside Chuck Wagon, I think it's called, or no, probably just the Parkside Wagon. Anyways, I went to the Parkside Wagon and I got a churro, and I'm pretty much just gonna dig in because I don't want it to get any more cold. It's not cold today, it's just really, really windy. So before I start, if you look at the end there, you can see it's shaped like Mickey, which is a nice touch. So let's try. Not bad. So I think I mentioned before, I'm not really a churro aficionado. I don't know what churros are supposed to taste like. This one's not bad. But in comparison to the melon soda sugar churro that I had last time, this one. There are a lot of characters out here. The three little pigs. Anyways, in comparison to the melon soda sugar churro, that one was a lot sweeter and a little more moist on the inside. This one's not bad. It's just I like that one better. Perhaps I ruined myself by having that one first. I feel like it could be sweeter. Alright, last bite. I will see you at the next place. Bye. Service is either a 2 or a 3. It's hard to say because the employee was working very hard. After you waited in line, you would place an order with her at the first window, and then you would proceed to the second window and pick your order up from her. And this entire situation seemed very inefficient to me. Maybe I was just there at the wrong time of day, but it seemed like this setup was made for 2 people, especially considering the dual window situation. So factoring that in, as well as the wait in line, which was not insubstantial, and I think I have to give it a 2 out of 5. Sorry. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a 4 out of 5. This is a nice cart. Everything about this location is beautiful. From its windows, to the awning, to the lighting, to the paint jobs, to the pipes, to the wheels, to the flourishes. It's just beautiful. It definitely is a truck, but it sort of almost reminds me of a trolley. Now, it is sort of randomly shoved in between Adventureland and the World Bazaar, technically sitting in the first, but feeling more like the second. Additionally, it's not particularly associated with any one Disney property, and for that reason, I do have to give it a 4 out of 5, but still, that's a 4 out of 5 on a cart service location. Nice. Price point. Price is a 2 out of 5. Once again, we're looking at $3.10 for one churro, and that's just too much for me. For a price like that, I expect at least 2 churros, honestly. So, call it a 2 out of 5. The food itself. The food is a 3 out of 5? Like, I much preferred the melon soda sugar churro that I had last time, but if you're a churro person, I'm sure this is great. It didn't do much for me, but it wasn't bad. 3 out of 5. Overall rating. Overall, this gives the Parkside Wagon an average rating of 3 out of 5. There's been a lot of 3 out of 5s, I know, but what do you want? That's average, and that's how math works. The lineup. With a 3 out of 5, this ties the Parkside Wagon with a whole number of eateries, just like last week. I'm gonna go ahead and slot it in just above the 2 popcorn carts number 9, earning it 18th place on the master list. It is a cart service location, so it doesn't really stand up against a lot of the other eateries on the master list. However, in comparison to the popcorn carts, I can make popcorn at home, but for me personally, churros are something that I would have a lot more trouble with. Meanwhile, on the cart service location list, it comes in at 3rd place. Who knew? It is a lovely cart, though. So, that's it for this week. Come back next week if you want to find out where I'll be then. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave those down below. We'd love to hear from you. Give this video a big ol' thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. We'd surely appreciate it. If social media is more your flavor, you can find us there. Links to that in the description box below. And I will see you next week for another Tokyo Tuesday.